So like a month ago, I put a video out. All right, and basically the video was how am I able to get out of here. Now that was on the thumbnail, as you can see here. Now, it was kind of a clickbait title without me realizing that it was a clickbait title because a lot of people clicked on it. 230,000 so far. Now, I did explain in the very start of the video that how difficult it is to pull out of a space with your axles all the way back. And you should have them forward. No, I didn't actually say you should have them forward. I thought that was like a given. But I got lots of comments. Boy, did I get a lot of comments. And they were basically all saying the same thing. Basically, slide your axles all the way forward. So, anyway, here is what it looks like with my axles all the way forward. And there is a comment that I'm going to read at the end, which is my favorite comment. But anyway, this is what it looks like anyway with the axles all the way forward. Now, when your axles are all the way back, I basically demonstrated that you need to go all the way over and hug this guy as much as you possibly can because there's no swing of the trailer. We can't do that this time. So, again, we're just going to drive forward. Maybe a little bit close. Now, this is scary. I wouldn't do this. Don't do this. All right. First of all, this is too narrow of a spot. I'd wake this guy up and say, hey, do you want your trucks getting hit? You don't? All right. Move them. Disconnect from it or something. Anyway. So, as you can see, it's just you definitely want to pull out and do kind of a 3-point turn kind of thing. But again, the swing is going to scare me. It absolutely is going to scare me. But I'm missing it by actually quite a lot, come to think of it. Let's straighten up. The more you straighten up, the less swing you have. And that was that. Not hard at all. All right. Just for shits and giggles, let's just back it in. All right. It's much easier to back in with your axles all the way forward when you have very little room. That if you have a really tight space, that's when you want to have your axles all the way back. Of course, if you have a tight space and you have this much room, it's impossible. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's back it in. And if you're not hugging that trailer, I'm not liking this. Okay, I'm not liking it at all. I'm getting close, but doable. And how am I doing? Okay, I can't really do a pull forward there. Can I do a pull forward here? Just a little bit. I know I didn't feel like I didn't do much, but it did actually quite a lot. All right. Pull forwards are so important to master. And you get to really practice them on my game. Now, I did promise you to read out my favorite comment. So once I center myself, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And hey, I get some bad comments once in a while. Of course, the bad comments do get a little bit more attention from me. All right, so with 230,706 views and 452 comments, this guy, well, he's the most memorable anyway because he called me a moron. Who's not going to remember that? But anyway, let me go ahead and read you a comment from TJeep87 or TigEep87. How do you pronounce these names sometimes? But anyway, chances are he was probably watching this while driving because he did a speech to text, and which is pretty obvious because there's 0 commas or the 0 periods or anything. But anyway, all right. I'm sorry I've never seen this before until now, and you are the dumbest person I've ever met. Probably a comma there, or at least a period. It's really simple. Pull forward, slide the axle pin as far as possible. So you just made yourself look like a complete moron. Thanks, appreciate it. I'll never watch you again. Well, it's just so it doesn't matter if I comment really because you're never going to watch this video, so I can insult you all you want. But anyway, you probably didn't watch the video, did you? You saw the thumbnail, you see that it says, how do I get out of here? And decided to just comment on that. It's pretty obvious you're supposed to slide your axles all the way forward. This was just a demonstration to show you how to actually pull out with your axles all the way back and how it shouldn't be done. Of course, I did comment, got no reply back, but do you realize that this video is to show you how hard it is to pull out of a space and back up into one with your axles all the way back when you have no room in front? It was even mentioned throughout the video. And you say I'm a moron. But anyway, whatever. Cool. I just would I'd appreciate it, guys, if you do comment that you watch my entire video. Of course, you guys watch this entire video. But anyway, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. All right, I have a trucking podcast, basically just another trucking podcast that I do with two guys from England. And of course, just to clarify, I am actually in America, even though I got this Irish accent going on. As well, please download my game on iOS, Android, if you want to download it on the PC, which is recommended because you get more levels there, because I update them a lot more often. And what else? Yeah, you can do that. You can get that at mytruckingskills.com. Links are in the description. They're all over the place and all that. All right, I think I'm done. That's it. Yeah. Did I mention the podcast? I did. Please subscribe to the podcast. I don't even care if you listen to it or not. I just need to get over 1,000 subscribers so we can start monetizing. Anyway, all right. Bye bye.